YouTube, this your girl Quaisha. I'm coming to y'all with a up-to-date video. I'm doing this from my phone right now, so y'all gonna have to just bear with me. I'm on my way to school. I think last time I talked to y'all it was like November. I think it was November. Yeah, November or October. I don't know. But I was in my first semester at TSU for the social work program. But a lot has changed since then. A lot have happened. Life has happened. So I've been telling myself that I was gonna come and give y'all an update video for so long, but I just never got around to doing it. But now I'm a lot better, like with my organization. So it's a lot easier to come to y'all and talk to y'all and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all about what's been happening, and I'm gonna try my best to upload more videos. I told myself my goal for 2020 is to basically start me a YouTube and do vlogs, because I always wanted to do it and I actually like it, and talking to y'all kind of makes me a lot peaceful, and it's like a mental break thing. I can vent to somebody, because as y'all know, I don't have any family or anything down here in Houston. I do have a couple of friends, but like I said, school didn't start back. They have kids, I have kids, life didn't happen. So yeah. So where do I start? Jesus. Okay, so like I said, a lot has happened. I am still enrolled in TSU, but the only difference is I took a full semester off. I went fall, but I pay out of pocket. I do not get financial aid or anything to help me pay for school. So I have to pay out of pocket. My tuition, the first semester I went to TSU, was a good $3,000, and I basically had to pay that out of pocket. It was really expensive, and I thought I had it, but I really didn't. Plus, that first semester was really stressful, because then I was basically a freshman within the social work program, and at the beginning of the program you have to do volunteer hours. Well, I had to do what actual freshmen do once a semester. I had to double up in one semester, because I already had basically all my core classes, so there was really nothing for me to take. So I had to double up on social work classes, which made me take two volunteer classes at once. So I was taking so many hours. I wasn't taking a lot of hours per se, but I was most definitely having to double up on volunteer hours, which was a lot for one person. So not only that, I was trying to maintain two kids, as y'all remember. I was living with somebody when I first moved down here, like a roommate, until I got myself settled. I was trying to buy a home when I first moved down here, which was probably not the best idea, because my credit was terrible from losing Jarvis, and it had gotten even worse once I moved to Little Rock. So it was just all around not good, but I guess I was just trying to, call something my own for me and my kids. I really didn't want to rent anymore, due to the fact that I knew I was probably going to have problems with the eviction that, me and him left on when he passed. So found out that really I didn't have any evictions on my background, but I didn't find it out until later on. So I tried to buy a house that same time, because me and my roommate really just didn't get along. She didn't do well with kids, and at the time Eva was still in her ones, so she really didn't do good with kids at all. So I left that roommate in like October. We had to go our separate ways, so I left in October, and actually me and my kids moved into a hotel. So we moved into a hotel because at that time I had found somebody who told me he can give me a home loan and help me get my credit straight, and I was working with like two different people, and I had got a loan offer for like $150, I think, and found a home that was like $149. So I was in the process of buying this home, and I was fixing my credit, and I had fixed my credit, and I was paying off credit cards. I was doing all this stuff. Same time I was working, and I was trying to get 10K, so I was working a lot. Um, it was crazy. So I was literally working 2 jobs. Really, I was working like 3, but I was working to get this money to pay a down payment on this home. So my closing date was supposed to be actually January 15th. As you know, my birthday is like January 19th. So my closing date was January 15th. So it would have been a beautiful a beautiful birthday present. So I was so excited. So I sent my kids away for the holiday. I sent them away for Thanksgiving, and I sent them away for Christmas. So I worked nonstop, work nonstop. They kept requiring paperwork, and I gave them everything they needed. But then the week of my closing, they denied my loan and said that my income had decreased over the years, which was true, because I had to move back to Arkansas and I didn't get paid the same amount that I got paid in Texas and Arkansas. So my income decreased, but it was due because of me, my husband passing away. And I was trying to explain it to them, and they just really weren't trying to hear it. So they denied me the week of my closing. So I did not get the house. So then I decided, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and rent, because the man who had fixed my credit had told me that, hey, there's no evictions on your background or anything. So if you want to rent, go ahead and rent and try again next year. It's just not meant for you right now. And I understood that, and I was like, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna do then. I'm going to go ahead and rent and then try again later. That's perfect. I'll do that. So I started renting in January of 2019. And that year, I took off a semester for TSU. I did not go back to TSU that semester. I took up a full semester. I was just really overwhelmed with the house situation and the money situation, and basically I had to get my kids settled in this new home, and I had already switched my daughter to about 2 to 3 different schools, and I was really upset about that, because I feel like they look at stuff like that, and I felt like I was taking her through too much at the time, and I was really stressed out, like really, really stressed out. So I took out that semester. I did not go back to TSU. But then the summer hit, and my mom offered to keep them for the summer. Plus my oldest have to go back every summer anyway, because it's a court order that she be with her father every other week in the summer. So my mom took both kids, and I got a little break, but I think I got too much of a break because I got way too comfortable. I didn't want to go to work anymore. I feel like I didn't really have to, and I really slacked a lot this summer. So when my kids came back, I figured out how much I had slacked, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get on my shit. So now I am back at TSU. As a full-time student, I am taking 4 classes. I am doubling up on social work classes again, because I'm already so far ahead of the other students. All I have left to take is my social work classes. I'm supposed to be graduating May 2020. So, and the classes that I'm taking now are basically classes that are taken per semester. So, like, I can't really just go right through them. I have to wait for that semester to take them, and then this semester to take them. So now I am taking those classes, and I'm in my last 4 social work classes. So I have 3 last 6. Last 6. I'm taking 3 this semester and 3 spring, and I'm literally done with my junior year, and I will be a senior fall 2020. And our senior class, all we basically do is internship, and we come to campus maybe twice. So it's going to be really serious. So 2020, I'm just devoted to saving money, because I'm not really going to be able to work, because as y'all know, I work in the hospital field, like in the medical field, but I work in a hospital setting, so I have to be at work at 5. I leave home at 5:30 because I live a little distance away. I live in Spring, Texas, and the hospital's like downtown. So I have to leave my home at 5:30, no later, to get there on time by 6:45. So it's kind of like, if I work from a 9 to 5 job, I won't have any time to spend with my kids or anything. So the goal is to not really work my senior year, but to sacrifice and just be home with my kids and go to school and maybe work on the weekends, something like that. But it's a must-have. So